Welcome back in. It's your favorite 71% successful grant writer, Superior Shelby, and I don't want the rest of the day to end without telling you about the $10,000 Fast Break Grant. I've been talking about this grant for the past 2 days, and I want you to visit aofund.org and apply to this grant opportunity, or you can simply have me, a 71% successful grant writer, apply to this grant for you. Now, I'm going to walk through the grant and go over what is expected through this grant opportunity, and also I'll open the floor for some questions, okay? So I'll give y'all some time to come in. Now, if this is your first time ever meeting me, friends, welcome in. I am like your business bestie. I'm a 71% successful grant writer. My name is Superior Shelby, and I truly love grant opportunities. Let me tell you a little bit about myself. I've helped over 800 small business owners, nonprofit organizations, and also startups just like yourself get grant opportunities. Grants is debt-free money we don't have to pay back. No credit checks and no personal information needed like your date of birth or social. So you don't have to worry about trying to show proof that your business drives in profits because it's grant funds, okay? It's like a free reward. Now you can get this free grant money from all these different places. You can get this grant free money from the government, right? So we saw that with the SBA, PPP, all that good stuff. That was a government grant. You can get that from the US Treasury. You can also get a grant from like an entity or an organization. So an organization would be like Hello Alice or Hello Skip. I talk about them a lot on my YouTube channel. And then you can also get a grant from an entity like Amazon and Walmart. These are places that give free money opportunities to small business owners and startups or people who simply want to start a business and don't have the money to get started. Now this $10,000 grant opportunity is called the Fast Break Grant. Yes, it's a Fast Break Grant. So the ACO Opportunity Fund is a federally certified nonprofit that helps startups and small business owners get funding opportunities. Yeah, so if you've been chilling and you've been like, all right, I'm chilling on this idea right now because profits ain't profiting, all right, and bills is billing, and I don't have enough money right now to invest into my own idea. It's A-okay. That is the purpose of these grant opportunities, but you got to give yourself the chance at winning by simply applying. In my 8 years of experience of applying to grants for others and me winning my own grants, the number one reason why most small business owners and startups don't get grant opportunities, friends, is simply because they're not prepared. And you also don't apply, okay? So for this $10,000 grant application, we're gonna go over what's inside the application, what you need to have, and then, I'll tell you some things about this grant and you can ask me questions if you have some questions, okay? Obviously, you can hire me to apply to this grant for you. It's $47. I'll apply for it to you. You'll get a 24-hour confirmation email, all that good stuff. If you want me to apply, and I went over that earlier this morning, you can also check out that live stream. It was really good this morning. But if you want me to apply, all you have to do is text the word FAST to 855-731-1487, okay? I'm gonna put the number in the chat, and then we're gonna get right into the grant. Is that okay? Welcome in, friends. How was your day at work? How was your busy business day? What was your day like today? It's Wednesday, it's in the middle of the week. So how was your Wednesday? You guys, y'all ain't gotta be scared. Come on in here, we're all friends. Now, this $10,000 grant opportunity is one you should not sleep on. There's 150 small business owners that will get the chance at getting the $10,000. Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I said. 150 business owners, small business owners will get the chance at getting the $10,000, okay? So how this works, they're randomly selecting. So you don't have to stress yourself out on whether or not if your answers are more polished and professional and if you're answering the questions right? That's the good thing. That's the good thing about this grant. This grant is easy. It's an easy breezy, beautiful grant opportunity, okay? So I understand you guys simply don't have the time. That's why I always offer the ability to apply to this grant for you, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and drop the information here, and then we're gonna go over the grant. Now, like I was saying about being prepared, for most of these grant opportunities, It's always good, all right? It's always good to have a business plan, a pitch deck, and a pitch video. I always say that on this YouTube channel, and I'm telling you, having those 3 things will truly help you with answering these questions and being properly prepared. I mean, imagine completing a grant application, and then in the middle of the application, they say, okay, well, thanks so much for answering the questions. Can you go ahead and upload your pitch deck and business plan for us in order for you to submit the application? And then, you got to pause and save the application as a draft, go and log out, go do the pitch deck and all that stuff, and log back in and submit it. You don't want to stop yourself in the middle of the application, right? So with that being said, y'all let me know if y'all can hear me because I had a phone call coming in. Okay, sorry about that. So like I was saying, yeah, if you have those 3 things, that'll definitely help you out. And then also, another reason why most small business owners don't get approved for grant opportunities is simply because, like, the consistency of applying is eating y'all up, okay? Eating y'all up. Eating y'all up. You have to consistently apply, friends. The people that win these grant opportunities, they always say it on these videos, and you guys got to start watching these grant winners' testimonials, man. They always say, man, I've been applying to grants for 15, and I finally got one. It's a competition. Think of it kind of like a scratch off or even like a lotto, but it's still worth applying. Some of these grant applications actually ask you questions that you haven't even thought about even asking yourself, helping you develop your business mindset. So applying to these grants, you're not wasting time at all. It gives you clarity on the steps that you're taking, and also it can potentially give you the free money that you deserve, right? And listen, I know y'all are my friends, and I know my friends got some really good ideas out there. So these grants are solely here for us to use this money and go ahead and reinvest into our ideas and then, create some generational wealth, right? All right, so if you want me to apply to this $10,000 grant for you, me and my team, we're applying all night. You have the deadline date for this $10,000 grant opportunity is September 13th. But, however, I'm going to tell you how they're awarding people in just a moment. So you can text the word FAST to 855-731-1487. Okay, and then I will send you the link. Now, how this works with me is that I'll send you the link to pay the $47 fee for me to apply to the grant, or you can simply apply to this grant yourself. I'm going to put the link to the grant in the chat. You can visit aofund.org, and you can apply to this 10K grant. Okay, and then you can apply to the 10K grant. So if you want to apply to it yourself, by all means, friend, go apply and tell everybody else who have a small business to apply to this $10,000 grant. 150 small businesses get the ability to get a $10,000 opportunity. All right. So not only do you get $10,000, you also get $500 in LegalZoom credit. LegalZoom is a business resource tool that helps us with business formations, helps us sometimes with accounting, I think, or something like that, kind of like QuickBooks. And then also they have some other additives, like you can get your business contract done and all kind of stuff, okay? LegalZoom has so many amazing resources that we can use. So we also get a $500 credit, most likely just for applying, okay? So what do you need for this grant? Now, you can visit aofund.org. You can apply to the grant yourself, or you can have me apply to it. But let me tell you what you need to have in order for you to qualify for the $10,000 grant opportunity, okay? Now, there's 2 ways you can qualify to this grant. If you are a startup and you do not have an LLC, EIN, and a business bank account, if you are a startup and you do not have a LLC, EIN, and a business bank account, you qualify only for the $500 LegalZoom credit. This is to give you the chance at getting your free LLC. Use that LegalZoom credit solely to get your LLC and your business formations together, all right? So you can visit aofund.org and apply to the Fast Break grant, and you're gonna apply for the $500 LegalZoom credit so you can get your free LLC, okay? All right, cool. Now, if you one of my homies, okay, and you my business bestie, and my business besties mean you got your LLC. Whew. You active. You got your EIN. What? You got your business bank account. Oh, she's active. My friends are active. If you got your business formations together, okay, you got your stuff together. Because I love when my friends, invest in themselves. I love when my friends wake up with a dream and then they put their money, their hard work money into their ideas. So to my friends who have their LLCs and their EINs and their business bank accounts, you get a chance at getting the $10,000. Okay? This is what you need. It has 2 questions on here. Well, it's an application, so it has more than 2 questions. But the main 2 questions that you need to be thinking about or you have to answer would be what is your business about? How do you serve your customers? And then 2, why did you start your business? Okay, so that's it. The rest, the top part of the application is going to ask you for your first and last name, email address, phone number, and personal home address. The second part of the application is going to ask you for the business name, business email address, phone number, website, social media accounts. Then it's going to ask you to upload your PDF version of your LLC. Then it's going to ask you to upload a picture of the front and back of your ID or driver's license. Okay? They need to know proof that this is the owner of this business. Okay? 3. The third document you have to upload is 3 business bank account statements. Okay? 3 business bank account statements. Then you provide your account and routing number. How they are choosing, the reasons for why you would provide this information for this $10,000 opportunity is simply because they are randomly choosing winners within this time frame up until September 13th. So what I mean by that, they're choosing you on a rolling basis. What do I mean by that? Once we submit the application today, we need to submit the application today. The sense of urgency, the urgency of sense, okay? I understand that you need some money. I need some money. I submitted the application back in February, okay? All right? I wasn't selected, but I'm determined to keep applying. It's a random selection, friend. But if we submit the application today, friend, okay, then within 30 days, up until September 13th, okay, within these next couple of days, then they will notify you and let you know if you were selected. And if once you were selected, then they will automatically send the funds to your account, the $10,000. So there's no halting, there's no stopping, there's no, sending you an email, can you now provide us with the information? Then they finally get the email, then it takes them 10 business days to send the money. No, because you're already providing them with the information, right? Because you're already providing them with the information, they will automatically go ahead and send the transfer to you. All right. Now, how do you win? Once they select, so if they randomly select you, remember it's a random selection. So if they randomly pick one of you guys, all right, say they pick our friend Kathy. Okay, hey Kathy. Say, okay, Kathy, you pick. What they're going to do, this is the process. Y'all, I took my time in dissecting this grant to deliver the judging criteria. And I usually don't do this because I tell y'all to take your time and I tell y'all to go read it for yourselves. But see, I decided, you know what? Because they need to understand the awareness about this $10,000 opportunity. If they randomly select you, friend, so say they randomly select Kathy, okay? Say they select Kathy. Now, they're going to take Kathy's application and they're going to read through and they're going to see if Kathy's application is fully complete. If Kathy has provided the LLC, if Kathy has provided the 3 business bank account statements, if Kathy has provided all the correct information, including the front and the picture of the ID and all that good stuff, then guess what? Kathy gets to get her money sent to her. If you do not provide the correct or full and detailed information on this application, you won't be able to get the $10,000. That's just how it works, okay? You will be thrown back in the pool, and they're going to go back and they're going to select some more people. 150 small business owners. They had this grant, and the reason why I'm making this, I'm stressing that you put the correct information on there and that you fill out the application to its entirety, is simply because They have had this Fast Break grant open since February of this year. 150 small business owners get this $10,000 grant opportunity. You mean to tell me, I know they've had well over 2,000 applications since then, but I can only imagine out of how many of that pool of 2,000 or 4,000 applications they've gotten, how many of them have actually completed the application in its entirety. So I'm saying that to stress this, because people will start the application and they won't finish it. People will create a login and won't even complete the application. If you don't have the time, if you don't have the mental capacity to sit down and do this, this is why I offer it. It's $47. You can flip the $47 to $10K if you want to think of it like that, okay? I can't guarantee you a win because I just told you they randomly select. But the best thing I could do is submit the application for you. And also, it's a login. How you know for a fact that when I do it, it's complete. You will log in right behind me. Okay, I'm going to send you a confirmation email with your screenshot, showing you a screenshot completion, and also with your login. You're going to log in behind me, and you're going to check over everything, make sure the business information is correct, but you're going to look over the actual application answers, okay, including the answer to the 2 questions. What is your product or service, and how do you serve your customers? And 2, why did you start your business? Okay, 2 questions. So if you want me to complete this application for you, I'm a 71% successful grant writer. I love these applications. I love these grants. This is an easy breezy application for me and my team. We can knock it out for you. It's $47. You text the word FAST to 855-731-1487, okay? And I have it pinned here at the bottom. If you're looking at this live stream from your phone, you'll see it highlighted at the bottom, okay? That's my number. I see y'all texting, so I'm gonna go ahead and text you back. Do you guys have any questions about this grant? I'm gonna open up the floor for some questions. I didn't wanna take up too much of your time tonight. It's the middle of the week. I know y'all probably are tired from work and stuff. But I wanted to make sure you guys understood. I done already submitted the application. You know, friend, you know I done already submitted the application, okay? I don't play. Soon as I'm so lit with these grants, y'all, that I get ding notifications every day. Like, every day. Oh, it's a new grant. Oh, new grant? Like, this is me. What's new grant? Because I love this. But this is the reason why you come to my channel, right? You're coming to see the grant girl who loves this, who takes passion in this, and who loves educating you and making you aware of these opportunities, right? This is what you come for, all this good energy. All right, so let me go ahead and send y'all the link right now. I see y'all texting. So, yeah, the Fast Break grant. So, yeah, if you have your LLC, if you have your EIN, you have your business bank account, you qualify for the $10,000 part of this grant opportunity. If you do not, friend, it's okay, friend. All right, if you ain't got your LLC and your EIN, I ain't shaming you. I ain't shaming you. I ain't shaming you. I know times is hard. Things are economically going on. But this is the opportunity to get a free LLC, free business address, free all of that. Okay? Okay? So still apply so you can get the $500 LegalZoom credit. LegalZoom does your business formations. So that way you can get your LLC, EIN, and all that good stuff for free. I mean, the EIN you can get for free anyway by visiting irs.gov. But you know what I mean? And so once you get your LLC and EIN, hold on, friend. Once you get the credit, they're going to email you a code. That's how that works. They'll send you a code. They'll say, okay, because I didn't get approved, what they did was they sent me the code. So they was like, okay, even though you didn't get approved for the $10,000 part of this grant, you still get the $500 LegalZoom credit. What I use it for? Business contracts, okay? So, but you can use the credit for whatever. If you don't have your LLC and all that good stuff in your business formations, which means if you don't have your business set up, then use that $500 credit that they send to your email. And then you're going to use that credit on LegalZoom and sign yourself up. All right, get your business set up. Once you get your package, send your email and all that stuff, go to the bank. All right, go to the bank. You can go to any bank that serves in your favor. I like TD Bank. All right, that's just the bank I like. I also like that they have stock account incentives. I also have TD Ameritrade. But yeah, you know what I mean. So you go ahead and do that. But if you ain't got no LLC, go ahead and get this $500 grant, credit. But if you got an LLC and if you have your EIN, if you have your business bank account, you can truly apply to this $10,000 opportunity and possibly win, okay? And random selection, you don't have to stress yourself out if the answers are right. Literally, if you fill out the application in its entirety, you will be A-okay. They randomly pick, friend. So you, your mama, your sister, your brother, your cousin, everybody, if you have a personal bank account, no, it's not going to work out. It's not going to work out, all right? I want my friends to be great. I want y'all to be the greatest. We superior in here. So in other words, I only want y'all to apply if you have a business bank account because this is a business grant, okay? A business grant, all right? So if you want me to apply to this grant opportunity for you, because I know y'all don't have the time, I'll submit the application for you tonight, friend, and you'll get the confirmation and you'll be able to log in right behind me. You will be able to log in right behind me, so you know I ain't no fraudster or none of that stuff. Text FAST to 855-731-1487. So let me see what questions do you guys have. Hey, Lydia, I would like to help rural communities, specifically for orphans and elderly. We have lots of issues with light and water. Thank you. I have both. Yes, Lydia. So yeah, absolutely. Apply to the AO Fund. Okay, go to aofund.org and you can apply to the Fast Break $10,000 grant. Okay, no matter what stage you are in your company, if you got an LLC and a business bank account, you're good to go, hun. Hey, Intuitive Tammy. Hey, Tammy, how's it going? Yes, okay, so Nikki says, I've had an LLC for 2 years and never did anything with it, but now I want to pay the fees and open a business bank account with that effort getting grants. Will that affect me from getting a grant in the future? No, actually it won't. But you know, when you guys have LLCs and it's just been sitting and collecting dust, sometimes that can truly affect you. And I also want to let you know, and I've been letting you guys I've been saying this, but I want to let you know, friend, Nikki, that technically in the business banking world, right? In the business banking world, the day you start banking is actually the day that your business is active. That's how the lenders look at it. So the day that so even though you got your LLC, yeah, you purchased it and you did all of that stuff, your LLC is active. You have an active date for that. But in the banking world, if you haven't opened up a business bank account yet, then you haven't really been active. So the reason for why this particular $10,000 grant opportunity wants you to upload 3 bank statements is because one of the requirements is that if you are applying for the $10,000 grant opportunity, you must have been an active business at least 3 months, within the last 3 months, okay? So you gotta upload 3 business bank account statements for this grant opportunity, and that shows proof of business activity. You understand? All right, so you guys can visit aofund.org and you can simply apply to this grant yourself, or you can have me, a 71% successful grant writer, and my team apply to this grant. I've been sitting in to these new grant, I have to do, like, when you're a grant writer, just like with every job and every career, you have to do continued education. So I just had to do 2 weeks of continued education for my grant certification, okay, honey? And these new government grant opportunities, man, they got some money. But I don't want you guys to miss out. The number one reason why most small business owners, especially small Black business owners like myself, don't get these grant opportunities is around this time of the year is simply because we don't apply, right? And you're not prepared. So I want you guys to apply to these grant opportunities. Now, aofund.org, you can visit there. You can also access this grant by visiting Hello Skip. I talk about Hello Skip a lot on my channel too. Hello Skip is a federally certified nonprofit organization, honey, and they host a whole carousel full of grants, at least 20 to 30 every month. So once you get in the groove of applying to grants, okay, even if you apply to this one, visit helloskip.com, sign yourself up, use my invite code Superior Shelby, and have access to all these free grants that you can go ahead and apply to. These grants is out here for us to take advantage of, and if we don't take advantage of these grant opportunities, then honestly, the local governments and the politicians are going to continue eating off of that. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's what usually happens. So you can use grant searching tools that I always talk about here on my channel, like grants.gov and grantwatch.com. Yeah, grantwatch.com. Those are 2 websites that you can actually use to search for grants and apply to them. Use the filters that are in place and find those grant opportunities. This morning, I had some amazing consultations with some amazing business owners, and I love you guys so much. Y'all support is like, trust me, it doesn't go unnoticed. I'm truly appreciative. And so in my consultations today, one of them earlier this morning, she was such an amazing woman. She actually is, she's over like a whole series of events. She does like events specifically for Black women and Black women empowerment. Well, she came across some things where, you know, some investors or people who were possibly interested in investing, you know, just truly they wanted to kind of change her creative process. So now she's going for grant opportunities because she wanted to be able to keep her creative process and keep everything going and then not have to be in debt and have to be tied to anybody else's say-so. Grants can truly save you in any type of business situation that you're in. And now what's saving my good friend from earlier this morning went by her applying and getting approved for an opportunity, and she doesn't have to depend on investors' money, right? Just look at me, okay? Me, I went through trucking problems back in the day. That's how I got into this. The worst case scenario happened with my truck. Truck was coming from Virginia down to Miami and the engine blew. So guess what? $30,000 in debt later and my credit score from 720 to a 541. Yeah, that's what happened to me, honey, right before the pandemic. But guess what? I applied to an SBA grant. I applied to 2 other grants, and I was able to break even. My credit, still something that I'm continuing to build today. But grants truly saved me in my financial hardships and times, and it consistently saved me when I'm going through ebbs and flows in my business. This is why I'm always creating awareness around grant opportunities, because it's something that can truly save us. And I don't want you to think that this is a thing where it's a one and done application. You should consistently apply. People who consistently apply to grant opportunities have a higher chance at hitting the jackpot versus people who actually only apply 1 or 2 times or only to 5 applications a year. There's 365 days a year, and you can apply to 1 grant a day. Give yourself and your idea 365 chances every day at potentially winning one of these grant opportunities. Y'all have some good ideas. Y'all want to help the community. Y'all want to, service people, and y'all have some great products, but you need some money. So apply to these grant opportunities, okay? Now, I always offer one-on-one consultations just in case you want to have clarity and reassurance on what you need to have best prepared for these grant opportunities. All right, so you can always text grants to 855-731-1487, all right, to get a one-on-one consultation with me. I'll send you that link. Or you can just book me, just to apply to this one grant, see how you feel about it, and we can take it from there, friend, okay? Either way, there's no commitment here. I want you to have experience yourself in applying to this grant. You can visit aofund.org. It's $10,000 that you can get as long as you have an LLC, EIN, and your business bank account, okay? Cool. Do we have any questions about this grant? I want to know if you guys have any any questions. Sorry about that. My phone's dying. Do y'all have any questions? Okay, thanks, Dal. Absolutely. Yeah, so grants. So on my channel, you guys, I don't know if you noticed, but you can actually join, all right? And I'm going to start doing I want to do more personable live streams with you guys. So if you join my channel, all right, not subscribe, but if you join my channel, then I want to offer that as well, okay? So that's something that will be new. I think I'll talk about that a little bit later this week. But focusing on the $10,000 grant, let me bring it up for y'all so we can make sure you guys are in the correct place, okay? Hey, y'all, see y'all texting. I'm texting y'all right now. Okay, fast break grant. I'm going to show you what it looks like so you know that you're in the correct place, okay? All right, this is the grant, okay? So the grant is, the website for the grant is aofund.org. Hold on, I'm just checking in. What's the website for this grant? And I'm starting to have it. You're amazing. Thank you. Yeah, so aofund.org. aofund.org. I'll put it in their chat for you again. Okay? So you can visit there and you can apply to the grant yourself, or you can have me apply to it. Just text the word FAST to 855-731-1487, okay? This grant application I went through in 5 minutes because I type pretty fast. So yeah. And then yeah. Okay, I'm leaving the floor open for questions. I want to make sure you guys have clear understanding of how this grant works. Okay, they're randomly selecting. You got to have your stuff together. Even if you don't, friend, it's okay. All right, if you are a startup, that's all right. You can use the $500 credit to get a free LLC. All right, this is definitely one that you should not sleep on. Share this live, right? Share this live, share this video to your friends, family, coworkers, other people that might need this information on how to get a free LLC for right now. You know what I mean? Especially those individuals who want to just transition from the 9-to-5 and go straight into entrepreneurship. Right, this would be a really great way to get started, okay? So what are the other qualifications other than a business, other than LLC business? So this is a grant for all small business owners and startups. So even if you don't have your LLC or EIN or a business bank account, you can still qualify for the $500 credit through LegalZoom. All right, so you still need to apply. And if you get the $500 credit with LegalZoom, LegalZoom actually is a third-party website that help assist you with getting your business formations completed. So formations meaning getting your business set up, getting the EIN, the LLC, the business address, all of the formations that you need to be an active professional business. So the $500 credit still comes in to serve in your favor, okay? It's like an in-kind service. So yeah, but if you want to apply and you want to qualify for the $10,000 grant opportunity in addition to the $500 LegalZoom credit, then you must have your LLC EIN, you must have your business bank account, okay? And that's it. And then there's 2 questions on here. Let me go through the application with you in your mind. At the top of the application, the first half of the application, when you create your login, in the first half of the application, it asks for your personal information. So it's personal information, meaning your first and last name, your email address, your phone number, and your home address. That's it. Then it goes to your business information, and then once it goes to the business information, it's asking your business name, business email address, business address, all that good stuff, okay? Once you put in that information, then you have to upload all of the other information. You gotta upload your LLC, you gotta upload a picture of your your ID, front and back, okay? Because they have to verify that you are the business owner. And then you also upload 3 bank statements. That verifies that your business has been active for at least 3 months. That is one of their qualifications. If you want to qualify for the $10,000 part of this grant opportunity, you must be in active business at least 3 months. Having a business bank account, 3 bank statements will actually show you, or actually prove to them that you have an active business, okay? And then you submit the application. That's it. There's 2 questions on there. The first question that you would answer outside of putting in general information would be, what is your product or service? How do you serve your customers? And then 2, why did you start your business? Okay, so that's it. So if you're asking what are the other qualifications, that's it. Any other questions before I let y'all go for tonight? I didn't want to take up too much of your time. It's Wednesday. I know y'all want to get through the night. I mean, you might want to take some time out right now to apply to this grant. So any last questions? Okay, no worries. Okay. Perfect. All right, you have any questions about this grant? We went over this grant, aofund.org. Let me see. Hey, you're welcome. You are absolutely welcome. This is some good information, right? Somebody says, I don't have a LLC, a business bank account, or EIN number. I thought I can simply apply for my startup idea. You can. Even if you are a startup, this grant still qualifies you. This grant, right, still allows you to get the $500 LegalZoom credit. Because if you don't have your LLC and if you don't have your EIN, then guess what? You get a chance at getting your LLC, EIN, and all of that business formation stuff that you don't have for free, all right, by getting the $500 credit. Super dope, right? So you should still apply to the grant opportunity. All right, let me see. It says, how long does it take to be accepted or denied? So the deadline date for this grant opportunity is September 13th. All right, so they're accepting them on the rolling basis. They're randomly picked, so I'm guessing, and that's something I didn't really get in clarity. But within these next 30 days or so, you should most likely, well, less than 30 days, by September 13th, you will know if you were selected, okay? And they will let you know via email. All right, you'll get an email for sure. And they'll tell you, yeah, if you're denied or not. Because they sure told me I was not approved, okay? But it's okay. I get a chance at, going for it again next year. So, yeah. September 13th, it's the deadline date for this grant, okay? You got by September. So AO Fund, I encourage you to visit aofund.org, right? Go to aofund.org and definitely take a look at the application. Go through it first before you attempt to apply. That way, it'll help you best prepare for this grant opportunity, right? That's what I meant also earlier by most of us not being properly prepared. Sometimes you just need to go through the application. Sometimes you need to read through the details and the qualifications to really truly know what they're asking for, what they're requesting on the application, right? So you can be properly prepared. All right, so I love you guys. Not going to take up any much of your time. Peace and blessings. Enjoy the rest of your night or the rest of your evening. Text the word FAST to 855-731-1487. All right, that way you can have me and my team apply to this grant opportunity for you, okay? It's $47 fee for us to apply for you. Hi, I have a fence company. I'm trying to get a loan. What would be a great grant or loan opportunity? Well, Nicholas, you can visit grants.gov or grantwatch.com. Those are two grant search engines that you can visit to find grant opportunities that serve in your favor. Loans, I'm not really fond of them, so I wouldn't know what loan opportunity would be good for you. When you go for business loans and stuff, you just have to make sure you show profits. A lot of them just go off of what your profits are, you know what I mean? And if you're trying to go for like a $50,000, $100,000 loan, but you don't even have business credit to show that you can handle like $20,000 in business credit, then you might want to start slow and just start to develop that business credit, right? Get some business store cards, get some business secured credit cards, and possibly get a business secured loan, right? And try to develop that business credit so that way you can get some higher loan opportunities. And that's what I know from experience on loans. Even if you do have good personal credit, we're at a stage right now in American economics where they're not really giving out, loans like that because banks are going through commercial property challenges, right? Commercial real estate challenges. So they're being very hard and very firm on who they lend out to. The banks don't even have money to lend out, all right, to be honest with you. So the idea of trying to get a loan and things like that, those days are kind of like dwindling off at the moment because it's such a challenge to get an opportunity like that, even with you having good personal credit. So let's not even focus on getting loans, right? Let's focus on some creative, income strategies, right? How can we bring in some more income? How can we market ourselves? How can we create more awareness about the service that we have? And how can we tell other people that our service is different from all the others, right? So maybe we should just focus on that, bootstrapping. And then also continuing to apply to grants. Like I said, most people don't, consistently apply. Grants is a thing where you want to apply to one grant a day so you won't get burnt out. You never know when you get a chance at winning one of those opportunities to help bail you out of a situation like it did me and my good friends. And also when it can help you scale your business, okay? So yeah, absolutely. You'll be able to move forward. So visit grantwatch.com. That's a $40 a month subscription, but you can visit there and search for grants that serve in your favor. And also you can visit grants.gov, okay? That's another grant search engine that you can use the filters in place to find grants that serve in your favor. Okay, friend? Good luck. All right, what's your email address? Why? You can text me. You're not emailing me. You don't listen. Let me see. Right, my business bring in about $7,000 a month. Okay. Congratulations. I need to make a business email Okay. All right, I'm just making sure y'all have, I'm texting y'all back right now. Okay. That's it. Best way, suggestion to credit without business bank for startups. What? The best way or the best suggestion to credit without a business bank for startups? I'm confused. I don't know. I don't know what you're asking. I don't know what you're asking, hun. And then why do we care? Why do we care about business credit and all that stuff? Because like that's all of that is freaking debt, man. It's all of that is debt. It's like it's not fun. I'm paying back $100,000 SBA loan like right now, and I'm telling you, it's not fun. You think I have fun paying that shit back? No, I don't. It was fun when I first got the $100,000. It was great. Yeah, life was good. But guess what? That $100,000 left in less than 6 months. All right, business is expensive out here. So, I really don't even care about business credit. I don't even care about none of that stuff because, the idea that I have to pay it back, the idea of holding it over me, you know what I mean? The SBA got me in the chokehold right now. Y'all don't want none of this pressure. Now my palms sweating, okay? The SBA, let me tell you something. SBA is gangster. They gangsta. They will put a tax lien on your business credit so quick if you don't pay them on time. All right. Okay. You think you play, that's the government. You don't want this. You don't want any of these stresses. All right. Capital One. Running up a check with Capital One right now. My American Express looks crazy. Crazy. Okay. Y'all don't want none of these problems. You just, in your mind, you just like, I want a business loan so I can start a business. No, the fuck you don't. You get this business loan and say you suck at being a business owner. Say you suck at sales. Have you ever tried to sell a pencil to somebody? Have you ever tried to sell some shoes in Dillard's? Have you ever tried to sell jewelry in Macy's and in Let me tell you something. I have a retail background. I've started in retail since I was 15 years old, and I've sold the most ugliest shoes, the most smallest, intricate little brooches, and the most craziest sunglasses in Dillard's. And I've been able to develop my skills. I have sales skills. You know what I mean? I developed this. So you might not be a really good salesman. You might have a good product, but you might suck at being a salesman. So now you got this freaking $100,000 loan that you got to invest into the supplies to develop your product or to get your services, and you think you finna put $10,000, 10% of your cute little $100,000 into some Facebook ads and some Google ads and think somebody finna come knocking on your door. You got another thing coming. We in 2024. That shit don't work. People scrolling through on their phone so much, when they see your ad, they don't give a fuck. And guess what? You done wasted your $10,000, especially if you don't have a high ticket product that equals that $10K you invested. You got to think smart. Focus on bringing in the profits. Focus on bootstrapping for your business, and that will truly help you with opening up the window and the doors for so many opportunities. Imagine going to a grand tour, or imagine going to somebody and saying, hey, my business, like for our friend here, Nicholas, we're already making in profit $7,000 a month, but our goal is to hit double that, $14,000 a month. We truly believe we can hit $14,000 a month within the next 60 days. With your grant opportunity, with your $10,000 grant opportunity, we'll be able to take this and reinvest into supplies, equipment, and marketing opportunities so we can execute effectively and efficiently to multiply, to double in profits. Our overall annual goals is to increase our profits 25% annually. And in order for us to do that, we must consistently apply to opportunities like this one. How does that sound? See, that's what I would write for you, Nicholas, if you allow me the pleasure of applying to grants for you. But that's how my answers sound, right? Because the purpose is that we are going for these opportunities truly to reinvest into our businesses because we have passion in it. And it's not hard to really explain that. Well, not for me. I understand that everybody's not a creative thinker or writer like me. This is why I offer the service. This is why I offer the help, okay? All right? Cool. Like, grants? No business bank yet. Yeah, I don't want not one loan. No, ma'am, exactly, Nikki. You don't want it. Hey, everybody. Hey, even COVID had me leery. Yeah, I'm telling you. You don't want it. You don't want it. You don't want none of these problems over here, okay? Your friend Superior Shelby I'm already doing it for you. You don't even want it. You don't want it. How much does someone like us have to invest with you in order for you to apply for grant opportunities? So to have me apply to 5 grants, I'm a 71% successful grant writer. The most I've ever gotten someone funded is $2.5 million. I have to explain this to you so you know when I tell you you're my price, you won't be like, what? Got to see value in it, okay? A 71% successful grant writer. I cannot guarantee that you'll get approved for any of the grants that I apply to for you, but I can make it I can do my absolute best to try to get you approved, okay? So to apply to 5 grants, I charge $420. For this $10,000 grant opportunity, you can just hire me for $47, all right? This gives you the chance at, hiring me just this one time, logging into the grant application right behind me and reading over my answers and giving yourself reassurance and clarity on whether or not you want to hire me, okay? Most people who hire me for the 5 grants for $420, they are already applying to grants themselves. And what they do is they come across like 5 grants that might be time consuming or they just simply don't really comprehend how to apply for it. They would set those grants aside and then they would go ahead and hire me for the $420. And then they would say, hey, I got these 5 grants. I was already applying to grants, but these 5 right here, I ain't got time, Shelby, you could do it. Okay, so that's what most people hire me for that particular service. It's an assistance, right? It's to help you out with saving time, okay? So yeah, absolutely. So, but if you want to just, get a taste or get a feel for my communication style, my work ethic, and who I am and how I am, right? You can pay the $47 fee and I'll apply to this $10,000 grant for you. And, we can take it from there, all right? You can text the word FAST to 855-731-1487. All right, so if I acquire a age nonprofit organization, I can just holler at you. Okay, that's fine. How long does it take usually if you start today in order for the grant to actually hit the account? So for this particular grant opportunity, the deadline date is September 13th. So how grants work? When you apply to grants, you have to give the grantor, the people who are giving out the money, at least 30 days after the grant application. This application deadline date is September 13th. But how this grant works is that they're awarding you. This is not one of those grants where you have to make sure your answers are polished, professional, and correct. No. Literally, this is the thing where you submit the application, they randomly select, and if they choose you, you better hope all the information, your application is, thorough, because the only way that you will actually get the $10,000 grant opportunity is if you provide all the information that they're asking for, all right? And that is your LLC, 3 bank statements, your ID, the picture of your ID front and back, and then answering those questions, okay? So yeah, that's really it. But so they're awarding the grant. Once they select you, they will take a look at the application. And once they take a look at your application and they see that it's completed in its entirety, you've provided them with all the information, then they will go ahead and submit the, transfer. You're selected, you're good to go, okay? And usually, I don't know, depends on your bank. Some banks take 7 days to get the money, okay? So it's a $10,000 ACH transfer. If you never had that much transfer to your account, it most likely will take that 7 days, okay, up to that. All right, but that's how this particular grant works. Not all grants work like that. Each grant works differently. I want to make that very clear. Each grant rewards differently. Each grant judges differently as well. That's 4 different ways you can get a grant. One is through a random raffle or drawing, and that's how this fast break grant works, okay, a random pick. A second way that you can win is through a pitch competition. So we see that with like Shark Tank. You guys know Shark Tank with Dame Dash and Mark Cuban? Yeah, all right, that's a pitch competition. Third way is through like a first come, first serve opportunity. We saw that with the PPP and the SBA targeted advance. As long as you applied and the money was in the pot, it was up for grabs, okay? That's usually those government grant opportunities. So if you want those more guaranteed grants, one, you need to be a seasoned business owner, and two, you need to visit grants.gov and apply to those government funded grants that are more of those like pretty much guaranteed opportunities as long as you apply to it. And then fourth way you can win a grant is through a judgment. So this is like on some of those nonprofit grants where they're giving out grants to, small business owners in that particular local area, right? And they ask questions like, what differentiates your company from your competitors, right? How do you uniquely meet your customer needs? Describe your product or service. If you were awarded this grant opportunity, how would you, effectively scale your business using this opportunity, right? How do you create traction in your business? Have you executed any marketing strategies recently? What key indicating factors do you use to show, proof of your scaling, right? Or proof of your development process. So in order to answer a lot of those particular questions, that's why I say having a business plan, a pitch deck, and a pitch video will help you out with that. But yeah, those are the 4 ways that you can actually win a grant opportunity. This one is a random raffle or drawing, okay? Cool. Doesn't matter if you have a new LLC or a certain business. First off, friend, you better learn how to spell. That's embarrassing. If you're trying to be a business owner and you just put curtain instead of certain, I think you need to. I don't even think. I think you need to. What? So you must have been in active business for at least 3 months in order for you to qualify for the $10,000 part of this grant opportunity, okay? You must have been in active business for at least 3 months. My apologies, I've only lived in the U.S. for 2 years. Okay, I'm sorry, friend. I'm sorry there, friend. We're going to get you right, friend. All right, ABC Mouse, I got you. All right, this is why you need the credit. This is why you need to apply. You get you some credit, some of the $500 LegalZoom credit. They might have something on there to help you out with your spelling and grammar, friend. Spelling and grammar. Friend, I'm only cracking jokes, but it's all out of love, okay? All right, so I'm going to get out of here, seriously, for real. I really do love y'all. I want to go ahead and let y'all have the rest of y'all day. And also, I have to apply to this grant for the people that have actually, hired me. I've already applied to this grant to about at least, 3 people earlier today. So, I see y'all are texting, so let me go ahead and get to it. I don't want to waste any more time because me and my team, we are applying to this grant all night long, all night long. Yeah, we applying to this grant all night long, okay? I'm glad I finally got you live. Friend, where have you been? Nobody knows me like you do. Nobody gonna love me like you do. I love it when y'all come back. When y'all return, what? That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so cool. Join me tomorrow live, 9 a.m. Eastern time, 9 a.m. Eastern time. I'll be on here live tomorrow morning. We're going to talk more about this grant opportunity. Maybe I can search for some grants for y'all tomorrow. All right? So if that's cool. So I'll see y'all tomorrow. Make sure you share this live stream and have a great night. Peace and blessings, okay? I love y'all. Bye.